Hi everyone, it's me, Miss Unique. And first off, I would just like to start off by saying that I'm so grateful just to even be a part of this show. Like, I didn't know anything about it. I just saw an ad, they were looking for a new wife. I emailed my story. Next thing you know, I'm on the show. You guys are listening to me every Sunday from 7 to 9. I'm thankful for that. Um, let's talk about the show. On my first episode, season 2, episode 3, you guys got to get to know the inside of me. And I say the inside of me because you got to get to hear the most messed up thing that ever happened to me in my world. And it took me a long time to be able to tell this story. It took me a long time to be able to tell it without crying and to be able to say out loud that he spit in my face. Because for a long time I would say it and I would leave it out. Like I would leave that whole entire part out about the whole spit in my face. And one day I was like, you know what, Kiana? My name's Kiana, by the way. You have to be really real with yourself. And you just have to be real, 100. And it happened. And that's when I started telling people. And I was like, yo, this happened. And by the way, he spit in my face. And everybody, he did what? And I was like, people wanted to kill him. There's like World War III. And I was like, don't do it. I had to talk like 10 people out of going up to his job, ready to fight. But at the end of the day, I'm here. I'm standing tall. I tell my story not because I want sympathy. And for a long time, I didn't want to tell my story because I didn't want sympathy and I didn't want people to feel sorry for me. But I tell my story just to let people know that bad things can happen to people. And it's not what happened to you, it's how you deal with it. And I put mine in a book. And if you want to read more about that fight scene, because that fight scene is definitely in my book, you should check it out. My book is called Living in Fear. Here it is. Check it out. Screenshot it. And you guys will definitely not be disappointed. And people that read it, they call me on the phone and they'll be like, oh my gosh, Kiana, like, that fight seemed so intense. And I was like, yeah, now picture that 10 times worse for like 12 hours straight. That was my life. It was just crazy. But I don't want to talk about that anymore. You know, we're past that. Let's talk about the show. I enjoyed the show. I loved it. I thought it was like really candid. It was just people just talking, just regular conversation. And that's what I liked about it the most. And I can't wait to get on more episodes and I can't wait to have a bigger voice. You know, tonight I was just more so of a bystander. I had my shout outs here and there, but it was basically, I was just like, what the world? But it was a good what the world. Like, it was good. And I will be back next Sunday. And I promise you guys are going to hear more of Miss Unique. And I'm going to have a voice. Trust me. So catch me next Sunday so you can get to know more of me. Deuces.